Welcome back to the Possibility Storm. I'm your host, Lane, and we're back with another cEDH gameplay video for your viewing pleasure. This time the stream team jumped in with some unexplored decks and revisited classics. This game was a bit long, but there were so many twists and turns you're sure to be entertained. Stay tuned. If you enjoy the content, consider supporting us over on Patreon at patreon.com/thepossibilitystorm. For as little as $1, you can help us keep the lights on. Tiers include Discord benefits, one-on-one deck building help, and even physical merch. Thank you to those who have already pledged, and thank you to everyone who drops a like, subscription, and comment here on the channel, as it all helps us grow. Now let's check out our commanders. Kirk is first this time and brought his Adeline mono-white snacks deck to the table. This list aims to snacks out the board with punishing effects and then ramp up the damage with Adeline, as she is consistently making new social tokens each combat. That's really all there is to it. He wants to slow down the faster decks and aims to win via Beat Street. Next up is Rev, who put together a new Is It deck helmed by Johan, Apprentice Sorcerer. This is a control deck that aims to keep the boards clear, counter anything that's a threat, and generally be a nuisance to everyone else at the table. From there, it digs for a multitude of combos that you should be familiar with if you've ever played Blue-Red Spellslinger. We'll have to be wary of this one for sure. I'm in C3 and I've brought out trusty old Yuriko for a spin. This list has been updated within the last couple months, so it does now include things like the One Ring Italian, but is still on the same general game plan of playing cheap evasive creatures to get in for Yuriko damage and drain the table over time, all the while aiming to find Doomsday to end the game on the spot. It's still very versatile and reliable, and I'd wager it's still one of the best Immer decks in the format. Last but not least is Joey piloting his version of the Groll Etali. This commander brings crazy value, hitting the board and stealing a card from each player's library and allowing you to cast each of them for free. This can mean into the game right then and there with the right cards flipped, but generally is just a big value play. From there it can also be flipped into a huge beater that poisons opponents, usually for enough combat damage to straight up one-shot them. Food Chain is another win con in the deck, as it will strip opponents' libraries and give enough value to end the game as well. So there you have it. Let's see who takes the dub this time.
Alrighty, untap, upkeep, and a draw. Big draws. That's not it. Snow-covered plains, not a swamp. Good God. Cast Esper Sentinel. End step pass.
Draw. Misty Rainforest. Crack it. I'm gonna go find myself a volcanic. Chrome Mox, you can draw. I'm imprinting a lightning bolt. Cast the Soul Ring. Yeah, I did math wrong. Tap 1. Sensei stop. Pay 1, look at the top 3.
So you definitely could have paid.
Well, you know, Kirk's in mono-white. He kind of needs the help.
Yeah, I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Come on, guys.
And then I will pass turn.
Okie dokie. Turn and a draw. Mire. And crack it.
Myron?
And then I'd like to cast an Imseal. And you can draw. I'm gonna get a card. I've taken the 2 life. And pass.
I'm going to play a Spire Garden. I'm going to tap it for a Jamble. You can draw. I'm going to go look for a card. Shuffle and then discard at random. Discard it at Stomping Ground. I'm just going to get this out there now. So it's a Mana Crypt. And I'll pass the turn.
Tap, upkeep, and draw. Play another snow-covered plains. Let's get those beats going. Let's go one at his lane. Cast an Ethersworn Canonist. If that's good, I will move down step. I have 8 cards, so I'll have to go to discard. Discarding Weathered Runestone. Pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Let's play Bloodstained Mire. Cast Johan. I will pass turn.
Draw. Swamp. Crypt. You can draw. Italian. Pass the turn.
What's your name?
What's your number?
2. It's always 2.
Yeah, your end step is lane. I'm going to exile a Simian Spirit Guide. Tap Mana Crypt, and I'm going to try to abrade the Canonist.
Do you want to do this in response to Talion, which might be smart so you don't take damage?
I forgot about it, so I'll take the damage and you can draw a card.
I'm assuming your extra floating is paying the extra.
Yeah, my extra floating is going to pay for the Esper Sentinel.
I got nothing to say about that. Sad day.
So untap, I'll roll for Crypt. Evens are safe. Rolling a 3, so taking 3. And then on my upkeep, I'm going to Worldly Tutor.
To cast Fierce Guardianship. Over top
Esper
of it.
Sentinel trigger on that. So I have 2 Esper Sentinel triggers on the stack.
Yep. With the Esper Sentinel trigger on the stack, I'll crack my Bloodstained Mire. I'm going to go find a no-covered mountain. The Esper Sentinel trigger is still on the stack. I'm going to REB Italian.
Pay for my Esper Sentinel trigger, just because now I have nothing to do this turn.
So am I drawing off your Esper Sentinel trigger, Rev?
Yes, you can draw off that one.
Okay, I'll go to my draw step then. Damn, I shouldn't have paid for that. I'll pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, and a draw. Sweet, and I'll play Castle Ardenvale. ETB's untapped because I have a plains. Pretty cool. I guess you could say I'm pretty cool.
I'm not sure anyone is saying that, but
That's fair. It's fair.
I think you're cool. That's all that matters.
Well, thank you. Move to combat for that. We're going to attack Joey for one instead. Giver of Runes.
Yeah, mom, sister,
Alright.
got it. Should be anti of runes. You know?
Right?
It's-
Bringer. That's all good. I'm moving to end step.
Oh
then.
my god, dude.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Only tap Soul Ring to activate top. Tap top to draw a card. Otawara, Slain for turn. 1, 2, counterbalance. Then I will pass turn.
Alright, untap.
The one drops.
Hold it to him safe. Let's play Shizo. Moon Circuit Hacker. That's what I got. I'll pass.
Yeah, I'll untap and then roll for Crypt. And then draw a card. 4 for a 1 ring?
S% will trigger.
I don't have it, so you can draw. If that's good, I'll try to draw a card.
Right on
Ancient
time.
Tomb. With that Ancient Tomb, I'm gonna play Talisman of Impulse, going to 29. And then I'm gonna ship it. Got nothing else.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Play a Rogue's Passage. Cast Mr. or Mrs. whatever it is, Adeline the Resplendent Cathar. Let's go to combat. I guess Hushbringer's flying over at his lane. And then I get 3 1/1s coming in. One is going at each of you.
I will block one of them.
Yeah, still no blocks.
I will gain 1 life, 8 cards in hand. I will move to discard.
Before cleanup, I have response. Flash in Appa.
I discard Strict Proctor.
I will untap. No upkeeps. Draw for turn. I wonder what that is. I'm going to look at the top card of my library. Con Sphinx.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
passing turn.
For Crypt, take 3.
Would you like to draw so I can draw 2?
I have no choice.
I'll draw 2.
Like Command Tower. Alright, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, we'll swing at Joey and then do Yuriko things. And it'll pass. Be a thing. I don't know.
Untap then. And I'll roll for Crypt. 6, so I'm safe. And then I'll take 1 damage from the 1 ring and draw a card.
No, I'll draw 2.
Pass the turn.
Tap. Upkeep. Go to draw.
I will draw 2.
Let's try it. Let's cast Spirit of the Labyrinth.
I'm gonna activate the 1 ring in response, but it's up.
If you do, he's going to draw. He's still going to draw 4.
Correct. I have to draw cards. Like there's no chance of me winning if I don't draw cards here. Rev, you're good. I'm gonna draw 2.
1, 2. And then I'll look at the top card. I will choose not to draw the next 2.
So we're back to Spirit of the Labyrinth on the stack.
Yep. I'll reveal Felwar Stone with counterbalance.
I will cast a Benevolent Bodyguard. Move to combat. Adeline is swinging at Rev. I will get 3 new humans, so I'll end up having 5 total humans, right? So you'll each have 1 human going at you, and then the remaining 2 humans are going to go at Joey, I guess. And the Flying Hushbringer is going to go at his lane. Before blocks, I would like to give Adeline protection from blue.
I will block the one with Johan.
I'm also blocking a 1/1.
Move to end step and pass.
I have something on your end step. I'd like to
Untap human.
Mystical Tutor.
I have an S Sentinel
I'm-
trigger.
I'll pay.
That's a 2.
I'm gonna grab a snuff out. That'll go on top. Go ahead.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'm going to play an Exotic Orchard. 2 for Felwar Stone.
S Sentinel trigger.
Yeah, you can draw.
So not a May, unfortunately.
I'll draw 2
I'll
more.
draw.
Cast a Storm Kiln Artist. Play a Lotus Petal, or cast a Lotus Petal. Pass. Turn, I got discard to hand size, though. So I'm
Oh,
going
I
to
see.
discard a Woody Footy, and I'm going to discard a Sensei's Top.
Cool. Move to my turn. Roll for Crypt. We rolled a 3 again. Take 3. Draw for turn. So I'm gonna move to attacks. And swing 1 to Joey. Revealing a Mox Diamond. Wow. Yeah, I got 5 in hand. I got no real reason to do anything else. On your upkeep, Joey, before you draw, I will have an action.
Tap. I'll roll for Crypt.
Alright, in response to that trigger, I will pay 4 life, fast snuff out targeting. Ye
I
old.
rolled a 4, so I'm not taking damage.
I'll dispel it.
And
I'll show
say,
you
his lane,
reverse.
his lane, do you want to pay 1 so I don't draw on that snuff out?
I will not pay.
Yeah, he's still gonna draw on the dispel.
Here's a Force and Negation pitching a Image.
Fuck.
Oh, so I make 2 treasures off Storm Kiln Artist.
My draw step. Play this Gemstone Caverns, and I'm gonna cast this Hellkite Courser. Let's also put out this Derogatory Speaker.
Draugr Tree Speaker on the stack. Counterbalance trigger. I will reveal a Get Probe.
Then I'm passing turn.
Go to untap. Draw on a card.
I'll draw 2.
Play an Urza's Saga. Move to combat. All right, we're going to swing Adeline is going to go at Rev, and we're going to send Hushbringer, I guess, is going to go at his lane because he's the one with no flyer. So I guess that will give me 3 new little dudes attacking one of each of you. And then I will attempt to activate Rogue's Passage to make Adeline unblockable.
Going to blocks, I will respond and tap that and crack a treasure. I'm going to flash an address down.
That's an S for Sentinel trigger, isn't it?
It certainly is, and I'm not paying for it.
I will draw.
I'll draw 2. I will draw a card off address down. Then I'll move to blocks and block one of the humans coming at me.
Says Lane, I've got a human coming at you and a Hushbringer coming at
I
you.
blocked and I took the damage.
Joey, now if you want to draw your cards, my Concentrated Sphinx is no longer able to draw me cards.
I will play a Jeweled Lotus.
I'll tap in response to that and just draw 3.
And set trigger address down sacks.
I have to discard. I'm at 8 cards in hand. Discard Surge of Salvation.
Untap. I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a command tower and look at the top card of my library. Cast a Mox Opal. You may draw.
I wish it was a May. I have to.
I'll draw 2. 1, 2, and a blue. Cast a Spellseeker.
I mean, that's cool because there's no ETBs and also an Oppo on the field. So, yeah, great.
Oh, fuck.
pretty fucked.
Hold on. Can I?
All game.
I mean, they've both been on the field for a long time, and we've talked about it.
Dumb.
Yes, and I want you to pay for being dumb.
Yeah, there's both.
Hushbringer
and yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yep.
Yeah, literally 3 mana, 1 blocker, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Okay. This is okay.
At least you didn't do it 3 times in one game like Kirk.
Yeah, exactly.
True. Shoot, that was really dumb of me. I'm going to tap my Mox Opal for a blue and cast an Opt. Move to bottom, close, and then draw a card. Cast a Twin Flame, targeting my Con Sphinx, and then holding priority, flash into Dual Caster Mage.
I'm fine with Dual Caster Mage. There's still a Hushbringer, Chief.
Oh, fuck's sakes. I'm dumb. I'm getting too ahead of myself, thinking, sack this for a blue, and that I'm going to cast a Born Upon the Wind. I will draw a card, and then I'm going to look at the top card of my library. That doesn't fucking help. Since I can cast at instant speed, I'm going to pay 2 life, so I'll Dual Caster stack, and I'm going to get probe you, Kirk.
That.
Thalia.
That.
Mm-hmm.
That. 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 And that.
Still in response to my Dual Caster Mage. That, crack 1 treasure token, crack a 2nd treasure token, and cast a Jessica's Will targeting you, Kirk.
Sounds pretty good. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in hand.
8 red. And I'll exile top 3, which will be a Leyline of Anticipation, a Brainstorm, and a Gamble. Cast a Gamble with one of the
Careful there,
red.
Chief.
Gamble. Oppo.
Gamble.
I would
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to.
not on the
Fuck's
field.
sakes.
All right, well, now you've done it 3 times in one turn. Even
Yeah,
worse than
I
Kirk.
feel
left bad.
I think we maybe should just make him do it.
Hold on. I can still respond to Gamble on the stack. Pay 2 life and mental misstep my own Gamble. Crack a treasure for blue. Cast a Brainstorm. I'll put that on top, and I will put this on top. Dual Caster can come in and I'll copy a Con Sphinx. Yeah, I'm gonna crack 2 treasures for blue, and then use 2 red, going down to 5 to cast the Leyline. Use 2 more red to cast a Talisman of Creativity. I'll use another red to cast a Regavan. Actually, I'll use 2 and dash them in. With the floating that and then the floating red, I will cast a Dramatic Reversal. Move to combat. Kirk, you can have the token Con Sphinx coming at you, and Regavan is going over at his lane.
I have no block.
No blocks.
All right.
Have a calling the week.
I'll use the Mox Opal and cast Coin the Week, sacking the extra Con Sphinx. 2 of the black and 1 of the treasures. I will cast a Rhystic Study. And then 2 more black, a blue, and 1 of the treasures. I will cast a Displacer Kitten. I will move to my end step and put Regavan back in my hand.
Tap. Roll for crypt.
That was a turn.
That was exciting. I'm going to take 3. And I'm going to draw for turn.
Can I draw 2?
Looks like it. We're gonna talisman, and we're gonna pay for it. Ding myself for a block, and attempt to give Yurko fear. Declare attacks. Yurko at Rev.
I'm no block. I cannot block.
Yep. You're gonna take a whole damage, and then I'm gonna reveal. Fuck my life. Play the Mox Diamond you guys know about. Paid it.
Am I
Paid.
drawing off?
No, I paid for a
Okay,
stick,
cool.
and I'm passing still.
Yeah, I drew. Yeah.
I'll draw 2.
Well, I guess I'll see what's. I'll let everyone know what's on top of the counterbalance. I'll cast a carpet. Pay for the, or I'll just pay for both. Move to second main phase, and I'll target. You guys both have one island, so I think I'll just target Rev.
Yep.
I'll make a green, and I'll use that green and this gemstone, and I'll cast a Grim Monolith.
Ristic.
I'll pay for it with this Carplusan Forest. I'm gonna pass the turn there.
All right, untap. Go to draw.
Okay, I'll draw 2.
Play a Flagstones of Trocaire. Guess we're going to combat.
I will respond for you going to combat. Flash in a Ragavan, but holding priority. Force of Will, my own Ragavan, pitching a Gilded Drake.
Which triggers Esper Sentinel.
I'm not paying.
There it is, Drew.
I'm gonna
And you
draw
pay
2.
life, yeah, right?
Yes, you may continue onwards.
Sending the one flying at his lane, sending Adeline at Rev, and sending one of each of the new humans at one of each of you. 4 blocks are declared. I would like to activate Rogue's Passage, targeting Adeline.
I will respond to that. I'm going to flash in a Phyrexian Metamorph and have it copy the One Ring.
Yeah, and this one doesn't stop artifacts, it only stops creature ETBs.
I took that. I'm blocking the human.
Block the human.
I don't need to block because I have protection.
But I assume you're going to block and kill one of the humans anyway.
Yeah.
I will move to end step 7. I'm going to discard Cathar Commando and Archivist of Ogma.
Untap, draw. I'm going to tap the Chrome Mox to cast a Pyroblast off the top of my library, targeting Yurko.
Trigger Displacer Kitten.
I'll float a blue mana. Oh, I'm not paying for it.
Not a May, I have to.
Yep, I'll draw 2. I'm going to tap the One Ring, draw a card, do a top card. Let's play a Flooded Strand, and then I'll move to my end step and start discarding shit.
Move turn. Roll for crypt. Crypt hates me. Take 3. Draw for turn. Floating a colorless. I'm playing Moon Circuit Hacker. With the colorless, I'll pay for a Ristic.
I'm going to tap the Mox Opal for blue and flash in the Remora, because I didn't do that last time.
And what would you like to blink with your Displacer Kitten? The One Ring or the Mox Opal?
The Opal.
Okay. Wait, with more on the stack, I think I am going to respond here. I'm going to try to get rid of the Hushbringer with the Pyrokinesis. 2 at the Hushbringer and 2 at the Displacer Kitten.
I'll respond. I'm going to Deflecting Swat that with Displacer Kitten, hit the One Ring. And I'll have it hit the Hushbringer and the Giver of Ruins.
2 and 2, is that where it's going, you said?
Yes, but there's Esper Sentinel triggers on the stack.
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
I have to draw.
I'll draw 2.
I will give the Hushbringer protection from red.
So stack clear back to my main.
And,
Cast Yuriko. I
Ristic
will
Study.
pay for it.
We'll reveal a time twister, countering it. No
All right,
worries.
move to combat.
Cast it, targeting Consecrated Sphinx, cannot pay for Mystic or Ristic.
All right, I will draw off of Mystic, and then using Johan, I will look at the top. I will draw off of the other one, look at the top, show you a Swan Song.
Cool, I get a verb.
Okay, I have no attacks, and I will move through phases.
Respond, you moving through phases real quick. 2, I'm going to flash in an Archmage Emeritus.
Go ahead, Joey. Restack.
Draw a card. Oh my god, I can't do that.
I'm
Yeah.
going to draw 2.
I'm gonna exile a Simian Spirit Guide, or I'll make a green off of the carpet. Tap 1 more green for Arch Druid's Charm. Choosing to put a 1/1 counter on target creature and deal damage to another creature equal to its power.
So you're putting a counter there, and then you're
So-
choosing to make it do its damage to what?
To Hushbringer.
Okay.
I'll pay for both the Esper Sentinel and the Ristic Study. You can draw for Mora.
All right, I'll draw for Bora. I have a response. Flash in a Mana Crypt. Have Displacer Kitten target the Soul Ring to untap it. You're doing damage to the Hushbringer, you said?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
That is fine with me.
And I'm gonna try to cast Etali. Turn 7.
I will respond to Etali. Fellwar Stone and the Volcanic Island, I'm going to mana drain him. Displacer
nothing for
Kitten
that.
trigger, untapping the Fellwar Stone.
Joe, you said you're passing?
Yep.
Untap. Go to draw step. Trigger Urza's Saga. I'll float a colorless. And his lane, you can get a 0 or 1 drop from my deck.
I don't think Grafdiggers is too. Oh no, yeah, Grafdiggers shuts the fuck off Johan. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take a Grafdiggers. It's fine. It's just going into exile right now anyway.
I'll play a snow-covered plains, casting a Sanctum Prelate,
Rhystic Study.
aphoristic.
I will tap the One Ring to draw a card, and I'm going to hard cast a Mind Break Trap on that. Displacer Kitten to untap the Mox Opal, and then a draw off of Archmage Emeritus.
I have finesse percentile trigger.
I'm not paying for it.
Shocker. I'll draw.
2.
So I guess we cast Ranger Captain of Eos. Not paying for Rhystic Study.
Trigger on stack, draw a card. I'm going to look at the top card in my library. I don't like that, so I'm going to cast a Mox Amber, triggering Displacer Kitten to flicker the One Ring. And then I'll tap the One Ring to draw that card and look at the top card. Flashing a Mox Diamond, pitching a Mana Confluence. And then I'll have the counterbalance trigger go off, revealing a Wave Break Hippocamp.
I'm just going to move to end step.
I will untap. Upkeeps. One Ring, I'll take a damage. Mana Crypt trigger. Evens, I do not take damage. That's a 1, I'll take 3. And then I have draw. Tap the One Ring. Put another counter on it, draw 2. Play a Jeweled Lotus. Displacer Kitten trigger. Untap. Tap it again. Dry 1. Play Training Center. Land for turn. I have 7 colorless mana from the mana drain. Use 2 of it. And a red. Heat Shimmer. Tearing Dual Caster. Flickering Dual Caster. Swing out with a bunch of Dual Casters.